No, pin the answer, not the question, please. Ta-da, everybody. Oh, full start. We're all excited then. Maybe at least we need to wait. That's it, the star icon at the bottom to subscribe. Thank you, Roshane. Okay, right. So here we are, everybody. I'm at Wormwood Scrubs Prison, going to visit a very notorious inmate, a certain guy named Charles Bronson. I bought him biscuits, I bought him some PG chips tea, and I bought him a cake with a metal bar in it. I hope he's grateful. Yep, looks like they're doing 1 hour for the chitsman. We've got a new chitsman already. Okay, let's hope that Charlie's alright. He's in the cell on the right back there. I left him. Okay, so here we are, the folks at the front, and a brand new Sentry. The Sentry looks like the Gentry. Boom, look at this. I'm definitely going to struggle a little teeny weeny bit, folks, with the comments, because the light here is unbelievably bright. It's super. Look at this. Look at the look. It is crazy bright. What regiment is this? Melissa, thank you very much for that. Glad you found it. You deserve a press pass. Hey, I don't think I want one, to be fair. I seem to do pretty well without one. Press pass, press rules. No pass, my rules. Here's a splendid fellow again, look. Goodness knows how on earth he's marching around with a top hat and all that garb when it's this hot. Okay. It's going to be chaos, people. Get ready. I say it's going to be, I mean it already is. Emily, you're asking some very silly questions in the chat. Please stop. I don't want the mods to mute you. Please, if you have a question, Emily, about anything, please feel free to DM me on TikTok, but don't write things like that in the chat, please. Yep, it went up pretty quick, didn't it? Melissa, can you, 1 second. Melissa, just took VIP. Could you message me your Insta, please, on TikTok? Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, that was probably the easiest solution, to be honest. I was going to do it myself, but yeah, just making yourself look silly. Don't worry, the guys that we're looking at right now, new horses uniforms, only arrived yesterday. So the only person that missed this, I'm not going to mention it, but you guys know who wasn't streaming yesterday. He missed it. I was talking to him earlier. He was surprised he missed it. And again, we all thought they were coming next week, so caught us by surprise at the last minute. These are not new troop, they are a temporary regiment. They're going to be here for just under a month. Why? Because they're replacing the household cav, who are now currently on holiday. A lot of sweaty people coming through the gate. Everybody's baking hot. I mean, we've hit summer proper. Look at this. Remember when I talked about that tourist chaos that the summer was going to bring? Here it is, everybody. Welcome to chaos at Horse Guards. Chaos Guards. Now, everyone was asking about the bobbing horse the other day. Bobbing horse is back now. It is hot, yeah. Today's going to be a stonker. I think we're probably about 27-ish now, 28. I have no idea about the sartorial habits of the guards. I dare say that the clothes are changed pretty regularly. I mean, you know, come on, guys. I change my clothes every 2 weeks, so I'd be surprised if the guards didn't. They do really know, but you know what? We'll get used to it. They're going to be here for a few weeks, so by the time they settle down, we're all going to be missing them. Why is it bobbing? This horse became quite famous yesterday, went viral because he was wearing AirPods. Yeah, Apple testing a new pair of AirPods. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's 2 weeks, you know. I don't always do it every 2 weeks. Sometimes it's every 3 weeks, but I try. Horse is like, yeah, man, that's a plan. I need a fan. I think we've got half of northern Spain here right now. I'm hearing more holas than the last time I went to Mallorca. No, to be honest, I prefer Frankfurt to Cologne. I've never really liked Cologne very much. Yeah, Frankfurt's far more interesting. Definitely eccentric. You've got it. Bingo. 100%. Mods, can we get rid of blinder and that silly comment? Can anyone help my family, please? Thank you, Scott. Bye-bye, blinder. Blinder just played a blinder. Joined and left. He joined it and left. Not my king. That's a very smart, intelligent comment. Thank you for contributing that to the live chat. Wait, I thought the horse was going to eat her, then he thought she was a tree. What's the different dress? This is not a dress. If this is a dress, then you've been definitely identifying wrong for a long, long time.
When these have gone, then you two go.
Yeah, come on, I believe in water conservation, hence the 2 week showers. Sorry, my good man, go ahead. I know, I'm just teasing you. I have a habit of being somewhat facetious in this channel. It's not a new uniform, it's a new regiment. 1776, yeah. Thank you for that little historical reference. I mean, we could go further back if you want. Oh. New regiment. This regiment has different horses. These horses are bays. Other horses are cavalry blacks. Are you going to stay there for long? Better question is, how is it any of your business how long I'm going to stay here for? Mods, can we just get rid of the person that just said, are you going to stay here for long, please? Those kind of silly questions are not wanted or needed in this live.
Yeah. So there was one.
Thank you very much. Thank you. They're not new uniforms, it's a new regiment. Completely separate regiment, completely different troopers, gunners they're called, not troopers. It's new horses, new uniforms. How long are the new guards? Under a month. I've been told somewhere between roughly 3 and 4 weeks. I think we're getting very close, in fact, about the horses. Hooves. Where's the regiment from? I think actually they're ordinarily based at Woolwich. Anyone can confirm that? I'm pretty sure Royal King Street Royal Horse Artillery, their home barracks is Woolwich. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I thought so. Yep, thank you very much, guys. Oh, let's get rid of the little child here. Thank you for joining, Charles. Bye to you. Elsa, bye, see ya. That mean new horses to the new regiment? Yes. If a new regiment's coming along, they're going to bring either their own horses. In other words, whichever regiment from anywhere that was assigned here, they would not be riding the household cavalry's own horses. It doesn't work like that. Where the household cav go, i.e. Edinburgh, Germany, wherever they are, Norfolk, that's where the horses go. They go with them.
Yeah, it's the horse too.
Thanks, guys. Also got a bit spooked out there by the colours on his t-shirt, I think. He was like, whoa. Bay, apparently. We were talking about this yesterday. Most people seem to have a consensus that the horses are bay. The King's Troop horses are bays. Absolutely non-stop with people coming, going. It's so busy. Let's have a very brief look at our lovely gunner. I think, hold on, that there's only one gunner out. One moment. Because as I said before, once it gets super hot, they're actually changing them over, I think, from what I've seen, hourly. So here we are. Actually, wait, everybody. I haven't, in fact, seen this lovely gunner before. This fellow is new to me. I didn't see him here yesterday. Yeah. Didn't see him here yesterday. This chap's new, never seen him before. This is his first day on duty here at Horseguards. I'm actually going to go and snap a portrait because I thought I got the entire troop yesterday, but I think there might be a couple that I missed because this guy was not here at all yesterday. I was here the entire day. So let me just go and take a picture respectfully. Yep, good looking fellow in fact. Definitely did not see him yesterday. Now I just took a picture, I would remember. One second, I'm going to pop that. Let me go to a slightly shady corner. I'm going to pop that on the Insta right now because I literally thought I got the whole troop yesterday, so I'm now like, So if that fellow was not out yesterday, he might well have been doing something else. That means that there are at least 2 others. That said, it makes sense because there are 10 in total. I think I only put up pictures of 7 yesterday. 1 minute. So guys, I'm just going to post that right now. 1 moment. Fine looking chap, in fact. Okay, I've just posted it. I've just posted his picture on the Insta, guys. Anyone isn't following it, you know where to find it. On my TikTok page, click the Instagram button and boom, I'll take you to London City Hawks Instagram. And all, so I thought, all of the King's Troopers that arrived yesterday that I saw, all of their portraits are already on the Instagram, including this handsome fellow that we saw yesterday. Yeah, he was here yesterday, only briefly, but yeah, he was definitely here. I remember the rocking horse.
Sorridi, Costanza.
I like this actually, he's not responding. People are asking questions, Italian group here. Wild guess Italian, I mean, I'm not sure. They could well be Norwegian. But yeah, my money's on Italian. Just like my money's on these horses being pretty spectacular too, look.
Oh, but that boy there.
No, there's some young.
Exactly. You'd be amazed how many people do it here, chap, I tell you. But the guy over there is saying to his friend, whatever you do, his friend would just stand behind the horse. He's like, don't stand behind it, mate. Definitely don't want to be standing behind the horse, especially not a police horse of that size. Yep, they are, especially this one. This one's been listening to Notorious B.I.G. Since he came on duty. Popping. Oh, those horses are, well, one of them's getting a bit freaky. The grey is spectacular now on the left. Look, even the coaches have to wait for the horses. Actually, just remember it's Saturday today. What does that mean? It means that something's going to happen. There'll be a protest. If there isn't, this will be the first Saturday probably this year that there hasn't been a protest on Whitehall of one kind or another. However, I remain optimistic. Police actually have a whole troop of those greys. There are at least 6 of them. Does the guard force have a name? Yes. Do I know what it is? Regrettably, I don't. I don't know anyone that's actually currently on duty here in the King's troop to even ask. So maybe by some maybe by some miracle somebody could tell us, but I don't know. It's the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery uniform. This fellow is not responding. A lot of tourists actually have tried to speak to him, ask if they can stroke the horse. This chap is not engaging with the public at all. Yep, this fellow was here yesterday. This is his second day. Should this be people? It is hot, I tell you. Oh, this lady looks sweating. One second, look. I'm sure if you can make out, look. Everyone is sweating. Extraordinary to me that people are able to walk around without a hat. Oh, baseball bro. I hope he didn't bring his baseball. The guard will not respond. You'll see if anyone goes up to ask this guard any kind of question or try and engage with him, he will completely ignore them. I've seen it multiple times this morning already. The lady guard that was here earlier was happy to answer one question from one lady, but they don't engage. The reason being, if they answered a question from a tourist, you just know there will be 50 other tourists rush forward and start asking questions. They will basically be constantly answering questions. So I actually think it's a good thing that they don't engage with the public. I do think maybe, and somebody did mention this had been under discussion, maybe it would be a good idea if there was, kind of an information person here that would perhaps answer tourist questions, but no, the guards that are on duty, that are on sentry duty, do not answer questions. The NHS isn't the best. Interesting comment. Has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with this chat, but thank you for throwing that up there. Very kind. Oh, 2 ladies vying for the horse's attention. The horse is not interested. The horse is like, ladies, I'm busy listening to the music. Look, he's like, don't touch me, get off. Seriously, I just told you don't touch me. I'm standing out here in very hot weather, and I'm a lot whiter than this horse, so hey, if I can do it, of course he can do it. Or perhaps every single horse in Australia or anywhere in Asia or in Africa shouldn't be allowed outside. Think about it. Looking for friends, wrong channel friend, bye-bye. Yeah, exactly, he's chilling here, he's like, yeah. Who the paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawning, now I'm yawning. I can see it from my eye. See who's this, paging me and why. See, he's totally into his music. He's completely disinterested in the fact there are tourists here. He's like, sweaty tourists, don't touch me with your sweaty, sticky tourist hands. And you know what? I think the horse has got a point. This is why I didn't put my sticky, sweaty tourist hands, or visitor hands in my case, on the horse. Hey, welcome folks. Yep, first time with the light bay. The light bay is only going to be here for 2.5-3 weeks. Then the cav will be back with the cav blacks. They're in black uniform because it is a different regiment, people. What I'm going to do, in fact, I'm going to make for the first time an informational video. I do intend to make a series, but I'm going to make an informational video this evening, about why we've got new troop with new horses and new uniforms, and I'll probably pin that. Let's see how it goes this evening. But I will make a lot of people ask me about that actually, and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I'll make an informational video addressing why we have this troop. In fact, this lady guard here, Lady Gunner rather, is also new to me. I haven't seen her before. So there's another one that wasn't here yesterday. Hold on, let me add her to the list of portraits. 1 second. If I can actually get, I'm trying or hoping she might look this way, but it doesn't look like she will. Wait, now someone's in the picture, just my luck. It's always got a smile there. She's pretty happy. That seems very happy, I would say. Horse is happy as well. This horse is much more chilled than the other one. Oh, just heard the first ever get out of the arches. An extremely loud get out of the arches. Did you hear that, guys, in the background? So we know 100% already that they're not standing for any nonsense vis-a-vis the archers. So that's got to be a good starting point, hasn't it? Unfortunately, we haven't got arch cam running yet. I'm definitely not going to get that picture. Oh great, now she looked this way and there's someone in the picture. What typical state of affairs that is. I think I already took about 78 pictures, not one single one is looking this way. Okay, I'll try later. 1 second. Let's see what's happening inside. Do you hear that, everyone, in the background? Sorry, I can't see the comments while I'm out here. Somebody literally just screamed, "Ah, the archers," like that. Super loudly. Let's go and see. Oh my god, wait, hold on, I can see why they scream. Look, there's about a zillion people squashed around the arch. It's our favourite army, ex-army officer tour guide with a large group.
Now, why is he here? Remember, this is the official entrance to Buckinghampalace and ceremonial entrance. It's also headquarters of London District, the army. We had to have 4 sentries on duty. We'll have 2 boxmen. They are mounted on the horses. We call them that because they're large sentry boxes. We also have the sentry of the arms, the sentry under the arch, who dismount. Those are mounted on duty for 1 hour to dive. This sentry's on for 2 hours. Why has he got the worst duty? Normally, yeah, I was once a army officer. Normally, drunkenness. I'm not sure though, because the King's troop, they're better than the other cavalry. They're much better than the Johnson one. So what I'd say, if you want to photograph this trooper, come and stand here. If you want a photo of your entire group, just ask one of your fellow travellers nicely to take a picture. Don't touch the chain. Respect he is a real soldier. When you're good, I will be over there in the shade. You do that, come over to me, okay? Right. There you go. Instructions issued.
Could you put your Instagram in for me? I see you often. I know
Oh, right, yeah.
Would you mind?
I do have the old Instagram, Joey. What is it? Yeah, no problems. Yeah, I've seen you around about, of course.
Would you mind? Yeah, type in a quick follow for me. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Always like listening to you. Very informative.
Well, actually, you know what I'm bloody talking about.
Yeah, that'd be the key difference.
You need most of them are failed actors. It's terrible to watch.
Don't put the at the beginning.
Oh, sorry.
It might not find it otherwise.
Well, I think I've got one of those handle things that should be findable.
Quintessentially. Quintessential London. Lovely.
That's me. Okay?
Pleasure. Thank
I'll
you so
give you a
very
follow
much.
back. No, it's a pleasure.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
You too. Okay, everybody, I'm going to give him a shout out because he's lovely and exceedingly polite. His Instagram, everyone, is this. Quintessential London. There we are. Quintessential London Pan-European Tours. I have no relationship, no first time I ever spoke to him, asked for his Insta. I just followed him. Looks like a lovely, lovely fellow, very polite. So Quintessential London, his name is, on Instagram. Yeah, he's definitely one of... Oh. Did we hear that, everyone?
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Back to normal, huh?
3.
Definitely back to normal here at Horseguards, people.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we heard that. It was a very loud clang clear of the archway, so they're really not taking any nonsense, which is great. It's good to know they're not taking any nonsense. Really good.
Thank you very much.
Stand clear of the archers. That's the second or third time we've now heard this fellow getting a bit shirty with the... It's hot, isn't it? Jesus Christ. It's very hot. Quintessential London. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh my goodness me, I just touched my phone screen. My phone screen literally melted my fingertips to it. This is good though. I mean, we want this, you know, we want, what's the thing? We want the troopers, in this case sentries, gunners, sorry I keep getting gunners, troopers confused, but you know what I mean. We want the soldiers that are here on duty to be able to make it clear if people break the rules, that they've broken the rules, and that, as such, you know, they have a right to verbally reprimand them. Okay, let me get out of the sun. It is unbelievably hot. Yeah, the countdown's definitely on to when they take off the sentries. There's no way they're going to leave them here for very long. No way. Okay, here comes another one. 1 second. Hold on. What's going on here? Now, either they're about to be taken off. What's happening? Hold on. Here he comes. Saw this magnificent fellow yesterday, in fact. Oh, straight through, stand clear, he shouted. I just know what's coming in a second when he turns around. I already know what he's going to do. He's going to scream at everybody to move out the way.
Yeah. That's where I'm going to move out, yeah.
I told you, everyone. I knew that was going to happen. It was obvious. Okay, he's going to have to go through the gate in a moment. Let's see how busy the gate is. I like this chap. The sensei doesn't take any nonsense at all from the tourists. Doing his rounds. Let's see what happens now. Oh, gate is clear for the moment. Let's see. Tourists got lucky there. Exceptionally lucky. Let's see how long that lasts. He's weaving through them, look. Magnificent. Love it. Yeah, it was yesterday was pretty amazing. In fact, when he tried to take the chain off and it fell on the floor and that trooper started laughing. That was my highlight of yesterday, honestly. He took it in good humour. He wasn't upset about it. He took it in really good humour. Damn, I should have got a photograph. Missed it. I will, if at some point I can, ask him if he's comfortable for me to take a picture. Lovely fellow, great voice, clearly a very good sense of humour. He didn't get upset yesterday. He didn't get angry with the trooper when she almost laughed. She was smiling hard. She was so close to bursting up laughing when he dropped the chain. Fair play to the man. You know, if he can he can deal with the troop almost laughing. What other ribbon the new guards are wearing on their chest? It's not a ribbon, they're wearing a medal. Wait, are you talking about the yellow braiding, or are you talking about the medal? The medal is a coronation medal that most of them have on. The yellow braiding is part of their uniform. Actually, wait, they're really hard at work. Oh my goodness me, look at these guys over here, look. If I zoom right in, look. They're working 30 degrees. Obviously, they're probably running a little bit behind, working 30 degrees to get all of that taken down. Imagine that, deconstructing seating, metal and plastic seating in this weather. Let's just hope they're getting paid double time for that. That is not easy work at all. Okay, back in we go. Yeah, very much, very much. 1 second, people, I just need to get a little bit of water into my system again. 1 moment. Obviously, because I talk when I'm walking around, I dehydrate faster. 1 second. Just going to pop this on the floor so you can see everybody coming into the tunnel while I grab some water. I will definitely be surprised if they're still here at 1 o'clock. We're not even at noon yet, and we've already touched about 28, maybe even 29 in the sun. Hey, let's hope that your coach is going to stop outside to get pictures of the horses. Unless you mean a horse-drawn coach, in which case you probably don't want to get pictures of the horses. "29 degrees is just bearable, but bearing in mind that last summer we did hit 42 or 44 a couple of times, and that was just, what can you say about that? That was completely and utterly ridiculous. Yeah, but let's not forget, Paul, that Australia, the climate in Australia is arid, okay? Here in London we don't have an arid climate, we have a humid climate in the summer. Big difference. I would take 50 in North Africa over 30 in London any day, I tell you. Absolutely any day. And I've been in 50 degrees before, and it's hard, but it's not unbearable. Yeah, arid heat is a very different thing. No, I'm plenty hydrated, guys, don't worry. I've got 2 full bottles. I've got 1.5 bottles left, so it's all good. I came fully prepared today. I think I've got around about 2.5 litres of water in total. People are already getting in position. I think I'm going to go for... whether or not they're going to be fussy about the lines. It's going to get busy for that change, and bearing in mind I'm fully expecting the Chitsman and or the NCO to be bellowing. Yeah, you can, exactly. And it's a surprising thing actually, because the majority of people that are visiting London, tourists that are from Latin countries or from sub-Saharan African countries, you can see if they're used to those kind of temperatures, and even in some cases humidity at home, they're here, they're sweating. If they're sweating, of course I'm going to sweat. It is a hot day, people. Yeah, it's not pleasant at all, is it? Imagine it here as well in the sun trap. Okay, all caps. Mods, can we get rid of the all caps idiot, please? That video, people, of the King's troop coming back through the tunnel after the morning inspection is already up. Anyone that hasn't seen it, shared it, liked it, whatever, please do so. Hey, Sijan, welcome. Welcome to you, of course. Okay, here comes the flood, the deluge. We don't need no uppercase capital letters in the comments. We don't need a poll for that, folks. We don't need a poll. That decision's been made. So let's not re-poll that. That will not change. All uppercase, especially as the channel is getting bigger and bigger. And it's much more important that we concern ourselves with viewers, especially VIP viewers and invited guests. Is the guy? No, Charlie's not here today. I'm pretty sure that Charlie spends his weekends in Wiltshire, so he's not here today. He finished his portrait yesterday. He might well be adding the finishing touches to it, but yeah, he finished the portrait yesterday. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thanks, Scott. All caps are reserved for the mods, yo. Don't forget, the moderator team is 18 strong. If they need to announce something important, they reserve the right to use caps. If everybody's typing everything in caps, it looks like a big shouty bunch of nonsense. It serves no purpose to let everybody use caps. Obviously, acronyms, USA, that kind of stuff, no problem at all. But people do not need to be running whole sentences in caps. I wouldn't do it, and 99.9% of the people in the channel never do it. So, and I agree with you, David. Yeah, 100%. Okay, this is the first ever time. It didn't happen yesterday because it was too hot. That we've got a double change. We should have two. In theory, although that said, there's no chitsman in the arch behind me. I wonder if they're going to bring a second chitsman. Yeah, I'm going to call them chitsmen. What the hell? We know they're sentries, but sentries, chitsmen. I'm not sure if they're going to bring out a second one. They will bring out two replacement horses. One will be Jennifer Lawrence again. The other one I'm not sure. We will see. I'll find out very soon. Yeah, I mean, the clouds are the only saving grace. If the clouds, or we have some cloud cover and it stays like this, the good news is that it won't end up being so hot that they're taken off, but it's not very, very cloudy. The clouds are sort of passing over. So 1 minute it's baking, next minute it's a brief respite. Yeah, if those clouds go, I think we've got an hour, maybe an hour and a half tops until they take the horses off. We'll see. Our guard shift shortened. Yes, I'm pretty sure, and I will keep an eye on it. The chitsman we're looking at now, we saw him, okay? I will go back over to that side after this changeover and see if it's the same chitsman or whether or not they've replaced him with another sentry. So we'll see. Okay, the horse is just inside the stable gates. I'm also curious to see what's going to happen. At the moment, there's no gunner out to tell everybody to move back. We know they're not taking the horses super wide because they didn't do it the other day. Actually, I'm almost tempted, people. Do you want me to stay here, guys, or do you want me to go back over to that corner so that we're very close to the horses when they come out? Which would you prefer, people? Here or there? H or T? Stay here. Okay, that's it. You replied first, so you have the deciding vote. Done. You'll be working here very soon. You mean in the King Street Royal Horse Artillery? I'll follow you back, Ryan. 1 second. Just followed you back, Ryan. Thank you for confirming that. Oh. Damn, there's me saying so stay here, forgetting that I'm actually like in the hottest place. Look, it's very busy again, look. All the way along here, in front of the tunnel, and all the way along the line to the box. And the corner as well, in fact. Got 3 minutes, which probably just well, because I'm going to be a melted ice cube if it's any longer. Okay, so we have got a trooper that seems to be out marshalling the crowds. No, don't worry, I'm in and out of the shade. I've got SPF 50 on, but getting burnt is not a concern. Also, I've got a proper sun hat as well. Which direction is north? Toward Buckinghampalace from where I am right now. South of where I am is the river. North is the palace. Yep, 2 minutes or less. Yesterday they were actually running a little bit early or a little bit late. They didn't seem to be that bothered with being spot on with the timing, which was curious. Can't believe it's hotter in London than in Tokyo, for example. Crazy. Everyone is behind the line because very shortly we are having 2 new horses come out to replace the current 2 horses that are on duty at the front. That's the reason everyone's on the line. One day I'm going to play Johnny Cash singing Walk the Line while I'm here. Freezing in South Africa and boiling in London. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Looks like we're swapping over. The horses are not going to come wide though, unless they've changed it from yesterday. The horses come out, go over there, and then go straight to the boxes. They're not actually coming around, walking between the lines like they were doing with the HCAV. I'm not sure why they decided to do it differently, but hey, I guess, you know, their prerogative. Okay, right, let's have a look. We like the white rope, in fact, they're using on the horses as a secondary rein. Sorry folks, I can't see the comments, it's too bright. 1 second. No, it wasn't the stubborn horse, this one was generally pretty well behaved, to be honest. The stubborn horse is the one that's actually coming off duty right now. So you see the way they're going straight across and not taking that huge sort of semicircle on the way to the box. It's the horse that the lady guard on the right was riding that was playing up a little bit this morning. Hopefully it won't play up now for the dismount. HCAV are back in less than a month. Switch out of the horses in the boxes every hour. Finish at 4 p.m. No guys, you do not need to call the RSPCA or the Horse Trust. Wow, look at that, bravo. Round of applause from the tourists, everybody. What a wonderful thing to hear, eh? A round of applause from our lovely tourists. Many of whom are going to watch flooding now past horseguards cam before I concentrate on what I think will be a chitsman change. Interestingly, the chitsman over on my right hasn't changed. So I'm going to stand here for a minute or two to see if they bring out another chitsman. Yeah, it's not busy at horseguards today at all, everybody. Yeah, come down, it's just like completely quiet, there's no one here. Okay, let me focus on that chitsman. So this is very curious, in fact, because they did say yesterday that they were going to take the chitsman off if it hit 28, and they did. But it's definitely over 28 now. Yet our lovely chitsman that was here already is still the same chitsman. Yeah, exactly. A little bit on the busy side, eh, Debbie? Second, I'm still thinking. Hold on. Are we opening for another Chitsman? I think we are going to have another Chitsman. Relatively certain we will. Got a sort of movement inside the gate. Anyway, I'll stay here for a minute or two. Yeah, I mean, if anyone feels like getting a picture today, it's a great day to pop down. There's no one here. You know, you can get a picture without any obstruction. You don't need to wait with the other tourists. Yeah, completely deserted today. No one's interested in the guards, it seems. Yeah, it's a pity actually. I thought there'd be more interest.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Love it. Brilliant. Trooper's actually doing exactly. Gunner, sorry, is doing exactly what we thought. Keeping everybody clear. Great to see the guy doing this with the crowd control. Wonderful thing, to be honest. Anyway, that means 100% that we're going to have a changeover. Sorry. Here they are. So here the gunner's going to change over the Chitsman, everyone in the arch. So it seems people, because it's very hot, they're relieving the Chitsman or Chits lady every hour. I did sort of suggest that was the case, and here we have it. So yeah, the chap that we saw before has now been replaced. We have a new person, as you can see, lady this time, in the arch. No, she's not a captain, Scott. I'm still not sure of the rank. I think she's an NCO, but she's definitely not a captain. Actually, wait, hold on one second. Somebody mentioned it to me last night. Who was it? I forgot now. I think either the commanding officer or the previous commanding officer of the Royal King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery was actually female. Ah, okay, Ryan. So, Ryan, are you? I'm guessing you're based at Woolwich. Yeah, I mean, this King's Troop is going to have a deluge of applications from guys. I can just tell. If it's literally the only regiment in the British Army that has a majority female membership, then goodness me, that's extraordinary. I would never have guessed there would be a single regiment in the army that had more female than male soldiers. It just wouldn't have seemed logical, and I think you guys would agree with me. It's a wonderful thing. I have no idea. It seems somebody mentioned earlier that the actual statistics of the troop are roughly 50-50 of the entire regiment. Oh my goodness me, people, look at this.
They are here.
Because it's ceremonial, no, that doesn't make any difference. HCAV is ceremonial when they're on duty here. HCAV is probably about, I don't know, 85% male. No. Ryan mentioned earlier he's in training with King's Troop. So that's why I was asking if he's based at Woolwich. Oh, you okay? Good heavens, it's a busy one, people. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people would not want to cope with this crowd, I tell you. It's going to be consistent and persistent today. You can see it already. It's okay, Ryan. I will DM you after the live later on if that's okay with you.
Are we going to get a picture?
Who are the guards? King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery is what we have here today, and they'll be here for the next few weeks.
Where's home? Look at everybody else in the pictures. Okay, I'm going to go across.
Oh, yes, you okay?
Yes, please. Yes.
Goodness people, it's a busy day. It's a very busy day.
Then we want your picture done. Eh? Do you want your picture?
Don't go too close.
Maybe people, I'm not at a Pink concert. You might think that I am, but I'm not. This is not a Pink concert at Wembley.
So do you want a wee picture?
Nope, it hasn't been shaved. What is it called again, folks? I can't remember that term. Exactly that. Hogged. There we go. That's the one. Hogged.
No, no quiere, no quiere.
Yeah, not hog-tied. Hogged. Is she actually, Rob? Damn it! I should have asked for an autograph, or if she had any spare tickets for me while she was here a minute ago. It's a shame.
¿No te quieres acercar más? ¿Sí o no? No, ya no quiere, pero...
Sean Hogged.
Qué lindo. Mira, le echaron agua en las pipas que no tiene tanto calor.
No, we haven't yet had an example. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just walked into somebody's pushchair. Well, I haven't yet seen a clear example of anybody trying to grab the reins. There hasn't been a single person yet that marched up, grabbed the reins. Is that good? Yeah, it's good. Will it happen? Of course it'll happen. It's inevitable. It just hasn't happened yet. We're exceedingly close, though, I tell you guys, in the maximum temperature for the horses. We're probably about 1 degree off right now. This, to me, feels like the hottest day of the year. It's just in full sunlight. Yeah, whoa. I mean, you can see how bright it is. Yeah, I mean, the other day, when was it, last Friday or Saturday, when it's 33 degrees, it was not this hot. I'm not joking. It actually was not this hot. When you can see sweat stains on people that are wearing white, you know it's hot. Yep, all the horses are brown. They're bay horses because the household cavalry blacks are on holiday. There's no way to look at the temp. They haven't got a temp. The temp machine is not being used. I'm not sure if that was just something the HCAV used. There's no temperature machine out here. So just like yesterday, they'll just decide, hey, it's hot, we're going to take the horses off, that's it. Hopefully they won't, but I'll be surprised if they don't. Honestly, guys, they will. Oh, wow. Did you see that, everybody? The guy said, is it okay to touch the horse? And the lady guard said, yes, as long as you don't touch the reins. Did we hear that clearly? Did you actually hear her say it? I heard it. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up. She actually said to the tourist, yes, but yes, as long as you don't touch the reins. No, you didn't hear it. But you saw her talking to the guy that was down to her right. Sorry, everyone. It's too noisy here, probably. That might be why. Hey, Ryan, thank you. You're very kind, chap. Oh, the horse is nervous now. In fact, this lady's French, so the horse obviously is worried about ending up with dinner tonight on a French dining table somewhere. He's like, I'm not sure about the French visitors at the horseguards. They might take me home to France. They might add some onions and carrots and make a stew. This horse does not want to be in a stew, everyone. He's like, mon Dieu, stew? Mais non. See, look at how he perked up immediately when the Frenchie walked away. Nice and cool today, isn't it? Nice. Oh. This has got to be the hottest day, no? Surely. Like, what the?
Yeah, what's the temperature?
No, I don't know. Last week was bad, but today is definitely hotter than last Saturday, no?
I think so.
And we're not even at 1 o'clock. It's only 12 o'clock. Like, what on earth? So,
Saying nothing. 26.
yeah, but in the summer it's always a few degrees hotter, isn't it? It's got to be close to 30 here. Horses go off at 32.
37.
No, the people in the archers, they took off yesterday at 28. Horses off at 32. So we might get close to it today. Let's see. All good with you there, yeah?
It won't happen.
It happened yesterday.
Yeah, they took
Yeah, no, not the horse. They took the chits one off. Yeah, they were gone. So let's hope it doesn't happen today. Are the guards armed? Yes, they're verbally armed, ready to assault tourists if required. Got the verbal at the ready, people, if needed. It's so nice, in fact, that this lady, the girl here, takes the time to answer questions. If people are respectfully asking her questions, she bends down, listens to them, and answers the question. First time I've heard that or seen that from a guard here. I mean, yes, some of the other guards do it when it's very, very quiet, but today is not quiet, it's packed. Yet she's still taking time to be considerate and polite to everybody. Isn't that a lovely thing to say? Yeah, she's verbally armed. Yeah, she's able to defend herself verbally. She doesn't need a weapon. Although that said, she's got that enormous sword in her right hand if anyone gets too cheeky. Apparently, somebody told me that, and Ryan, you might know about this, when training begins at Woolwich for King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, they give everybody a brand new iPad Pro with Fruit Ninja, and that's how they learn, guys. Tourists get too close, they basically have to go Fruit Ninja on tourist limbs. That's what the sword is for. Thank you, Ryan, it's very kind of you. So yeah, Fruit Ninja training for the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. That's why they don't look remotely nervous. Honestly, even if there were 10 tourists at once, they would Fruit Ninja them up into little pieces in no time with that sword. It's not only that, it's brilliant though, in the mess when they're chopping up vegetables for dinner. Food is ready very quickly. It's a beautiful dress actually, I really like the colour of that dress. Hey, we all like a bit of Fruit Ninja now and again, don't we? Without a doubt. Yeah, London is looking pretty amazing today, I'm not going to lie about that. Oh, it's hot, but luckily we've got some respite, the clouds are back. Only briefly, they won't be here for long. Very briefly with the clouds. Sure, let's have a close look at the chits lady, chits person. While it's briefly quiet, again, I don't think she's one I've taken a picture of yet. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, she's a new one to me. Chits woman. Gunner. Magnificent there. So let's try and take a picture of them here now. It's relatively quiet. One moment. So we get pictures of the whole troop. 1 second. There we are. Yeah, got her picture. He looks. Who does? Who looks old? I don't look old. What are you talking about? Seriously, I'm going to be 30 in a few weeks' time. I wish. The chits men, that's amazing. The chits man looks old, because the man that you just said looks old is not even a man, it's a lady. Honestly, seriously. Oh, goodness me, my neck is like a waterfall. Good lord. It is, yeah, ancient. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I'm just reminiscing about my impending old age. Thank you, Laura. I'm glad you like my accent. Can we get rid of Tony, please, mods? Tony's looking for a nice lady. He's in the wrong channel. Chits mean? What does chits? Good question. When's lunch? No idea. It's too hot to move. They're not different uniforms. It's different regiment. So this is their usual uniforms. Different regiment. King's Troop. Magnificent King's Troop, I would add. OAP walk. We'll bring our little mobility scooters, zoom around together in a group. How long will I be live for? Until I'm not live. Oh, until I'm not live anymore. That's how long I'll be live for. Wow, look at that. Did you hear that, everyone? Good heavens. So there we have the very first example of the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery telling somebody to stand clear of the King's Guard. Right in front of us, crystal clear. So if anybody doubts that they're going to be shouting in their stay here, hey, guess what? They're not going to be silenced. And this is good. Let me explain why it's good. Let me go to a shady corner for a moment and explain why it's good. Okay, so, 1 second. Alright, shady corner for a minute so I can focus, sit down on the wall and explain to you why this is good. Okay, so, it doesn't matter how I know, but somebody in the King's Troop or Horse Artillery that I was talking to 3 days ago, this is how I knew they were coming, explained to me that, just like with the Blues and Royals, a memo went round to the gunners in the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery that they were not to unnecessarily shout at tourists. Okay, that is exactly what they were told. Unnecessarily shout at tourists. Now, when I asked the person that told me this, what was the response, or what the gunners were thinking, it was an interesting one. Okay, I won't tell you what the response was, but let's just say that they were not exactly happy with it. Just like the Blues were not happy with it, just like the Lifeguards were not happy with it. However, being unhappy with it is not the same thing as actively rebelling against it. What we've seen here, wonderfully, are these gunners deciding, based on the situation, that they're going to be verbal with tourists that are disrespectful. Okay? And in my opinion, they've got it bang on. They haven't taken a single bit of nonsense at all since they arrived. And I think that's brilliant, personally. So, hey, see you later. I'm just going to pop this on the floor for 1 minute, guys, while I drink some more water, and then I'll be back with you in less than 30 seconds. Just focusing over the courtyard here. Second. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, we've now heard all of it. Get out of the arches, stand back from the King's Lifeguard. Every single variant we've now heard. So I think it's safe to say King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery are in the house. One second, folks. Okay, we're back. Da, 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 da. Okay.
You want to try again there? Let's try again.
Yeah. I can't see any comments here, guys. I'm in this position. The sun is fully on the screen now. The screen is basically black. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, the man is saying. Yep, Busker's here. I spoke to him earlier. He was here pretty much at the beginning, as I was too. Busker was actually, I got here, Busker got here, Manor got here, a few other guys got here. Yeah, I mean, there's about 10 of us, 12 of us here today. In fact, actually, yeah, Busker's currently behind me. He's filming on the horse. A second, if I put my hand over the screen, I can just about read the comments.
Big balls, my God.
Thank you, LD.
Thank you. I will send me the bit.
Thank you. Guys are too kind. Thank you, guys. 100%, yeah. The majority of the gunners here with this regiment are ladies. Extraordinary thing though, actually, to see that guard bellowing that loudly at the tourists. I mean, really extraordinary. Yeah, mods, can we get rid of anyone that's asking silly dating related questions? Not needed, not wanted, wrong channel. Thank you, Rob. Cheers. Smiles of tourists today, look. I'm not sure if these two know each other, whether they just ran over exactly at the same time. Extraordinary. Laura, I'm very disappointed. I can't believe you loved it since the coronation. I mean, you could have said you loved it since the 1st of January when it was created. I would have been much happier. That coronation is good. That definitely was a high watermark there, the coronation. 100%. Oh, you didn't find me then? Ah, that explains it. Okay. That's a very fair point. I know, I'm just teasing anyway. You should not touch the horse. I'm glad we have a member of the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery in the channel, everyone, saying you should not touch the horse. One small problem, the person that's saying you can't touch the horse is actually not in the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, and he's just assuming. This guy just grabbed the reins, everybody. She didn't see, but he just grabbed the reins. Here he goes again, look. Oh, she pulled it up. Did you see that? She pulled the reins up. Yeah, she did eyes up, she rolled her eyes and yanked the reins out of his hand. Instead of getting verbal, she literally just yanked it out of his hand. And then he did it again, she yanked it again. Extraordinary. So she's always taking a slightly more, how do we say, diplomatic approach to dealing with unruly tourists compared to her colleague at the other end. Is this a special event? It is a special event. It's London City Walks Live. Every single one is a special event. Exactly, yeah. Better to train the horses to nip the tourists. That will teach them to grab the reins. In fact, they should have rein grabbing tourist training at Woolwich. So any horses should be taught that if a tourist reaches for the reins, they get their hands or fingers bitten off. Problem solved, and they can't hold the reins if they've got no hands. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this chap very politely asked. Hey, thank you. I will indeed try to keep up the content. I try to keep most things up despite my advancing age, and the content is one of them. She's very polite, yeah, but she's new. And she might well have only joined, the King's troop a couple of weeks ago. I have no idea how long she's been in the troop, So it takes a bit of time to settle in, I guess, and get that confidence. Same with any job. Where's Sandra? She apparently is visiting the presidential palace in Gambia. They have a sign up saying "Don't touch the reins." It hasn't been raining here for ages, so there's no chance the tourists are going to be touching any rain. I wouldn't worry about that. Horses like, dude, that was a terrible joke. Stop it. Sandra's laugh. I'm trying to remember. Was it like something like? It was like that, wasn't it? Like a witch's cackle.